That's good. Can you hear me, DFW? Because it's saying it's only getting like, I don't know, 1,500 kilobytes a second, which is barely enough for 480. Okay, can you hear and see the stream okay? So what about when I turn the camera? Can you see the camera turn? Can you see the mountain? My camera is currently pointing at the mountain. Interesting. Well, that is an interesting development. That is weird. Very weird. But, what's up, M. Billy? That is very weird. What's up, ERB? Can you hear and see everything okay? Can you see and hear everything okay? Bummer, dude. Well, not exactly. What do you mean, ERB? I heard you, but not Meg. Is it not okay? You may want to try in 720 resolution. Hello, Randy. That's good. Yeah, happy Halloween to everybody. You're right, Bubag, it is Tuesday. Let's see if I can give you some zoom action here. Now my concern with this is it's Sunday right now, which means there's not as many people here, so they're not using up as much of the bandwidth. However, that may change. So I was at Boeing Field earlier and did a quick test about an hour ago, and that worked okay. I think we should be okay there at Boeing Field, but here in Seattle it's kind of 50-50. So if you can hear everything okay and see everything okay, including that pan that I did left to right, let me know. Well, yeah, it's not getting a strong connection, so I'm sorry to have issues with this, but I figured this might be a problem. Too close to the runway, so with the 5G connection, it can interfere with the frequency for the radio altimeter on a plane, and so they the cell phone companies have turned down the signal strength to ensure the safety of that. So that's why you're not getting a strong signal, is because I'm too close to the runway. And I wish there were a better way around it, but it's kind of just as simple as driving around and finding a good area that's not too close. Yeah, exactly. Bad 5G. Yep. Yeah, can you hear me, Bug-Bag? Can you hear me at all? So can you guys hear me at all? I'm talking into the microphone right now. Hello, hello, hello. Can anyone hear me? Does anybody want to make fun of the fact that I suck at live streaming? That's good, Bug-Bag. I think what I might do is drive a little bit further away from the runway. So I'm in the future of flight parking lot that Boeing has here. And I think what I might do is drive a little bit further north so that maybe the signal isn't as strong, the interference. Just the thought. Hi Kyle, how's it going? Just doing a test stream here. I actually didn't mean to put this public, but whoops. Guess messed that up. But hopefully you can hear and see everything okay. Yeah. I did hear about it. There was a jet dispatcher asked me about the earthquake yesterday, and he said there was an earthquake in San Francisco. Yes, Bug-Bag, I'm aware Halloween is on Tuesday. So overall, I need a report. ERB, how is it sounding on a scale of 1 to 10? How is it looking on a scale of 1 to 10? And can you see me as I turn? Can you see the camera turn without any major freezing going on? Yep, I am in the back of the truck. Hey, Colin. So there were two spots that I spotted. There's a road that runs along runway 19, right? And that runs, or maybe runs along and is by the golf course. So it's on the west side of the airport. So that's one area, just south of the golf course. There's like a little driveway I was on. And then the other place I was spotting was just on the overpass as you make your way into the airport. Okay, so the voice is 10s, the image is 7.5. Got it. All right, so I'm going to try something here. I'm going to drive a little bit further, if I can, find a parking spot, and see if that changes everything. Okay, so bear with me as I drive slowly and see if we can fix this. it's about the it's about the same as far as the connection that I'm seeing. However, I think it's a little bit better. Yeah, the further I drive away from the field, I assume the better it'll be. But there you can see the factory. So, well, here's what I can tell you. For some reason, Seattle worked like a miracle yesterday, and today it was awful. Then I'm here at Payne Field, and you're super close to the runway, so unfortunately there's not a lot that could be done. Maybe you could broadcast from the observation deck the future of flight, but they'd probably be like, oh, this is Boeing property, you can't do that. So there's that, but I can go and ask. It's a possibility. Now I think we're in business. So everybody who can hear me okay, give me a thumbs up. And I think we're okay on the video quality. If you can see everything okay, give me an emoji. Yeah, so those green planes, they haven't even been painted yet, ERB. Those are some of the 777s. I don't know if they're the, well, yeah, they're the 777-9 with the folding wingtips. Yeah. So, sorry everything is so last minute. It's been a frustrating trip. Yesterday in Seattle, everything worked fine. Well, it started off working rough, but then had 2 hours of testing fine, then came back today and it was a mess. Boeing field should be okay, but there's some trees in the way. So the good news is that the winds, as far as Payne Field and Boeing Field go, they're more favorable for viewing when there's south wind. So that's good. So, which should be tomorrow and Tuesday, I believe. All right, so yeah, that's the hope. I said the same thing about Seattle yesterday, and then today it was poo-poo. So who knows? But yeah, this is Payne Field. It is a massive, massive facility. So let's go from north to south, because it basically, Boeing's property encompasses like the entire airport on the east side. So this is just from my previous experience here. I am not a tour expert. I've never worked for Boeing, but perhaps this can be some helpful hints for you. See, now it went bad. The signal went bad again. Okay, so if you can stick with me, we'll probably have some intermittent outages of freezing, but overall I think the connection stabilized. So if you look closely there as we zoom in, you can see what appears to be rail tracks, and in fact they are rail tracks. So it's really cool what goes on here. Because there's actually, just to the west of here is the Puget Sound. So Boeing has ferries, you know, the ferries will bring in equipment and stuff, as well as train tracks to ferry everything from the ferry, from the harbor, and also from the rail system. So it's really awesome. And I encourage you to come up here. So there's actually train tracks that'll go right into the factory that'll bring equipment and things from the harbor and also from the other connections. I don't know if we'll see a Dreamlifter. We'll have to keep our eye out. You know, I did a video about the Dreamlifter, OK Aviation. There should be a clip back in my video library. I was able to catch the Dreamlifter landing, and it was pretty awesome. So moving on, so as you can see, those are the fuselages of the 777-9 that haven't been completed yet, so they're still building them. I think you are, because I see a helicopter. Wait, are you talking about the, steel? I don't know if that says Trump or trash, or so I see what you mean, ERB. I don't know. It's a good question. The paint's faded on it, so So I think we've got now something to work with. Hopefully everything will, knock on wood, cross your fingers. It does look Trump, doesn't it? But I don't think it is. Yeah, those are new 777s, my friend. Those are the new 777-777X, or what is 777-9 and -8. the ones that have the flexible wingtips. So yep, see? Who else is going to show you this stuff but Pip? Nobody else is. In fact, I don't think anybody's ever, I know for a fact nobody's ever done a live stream here. So 10 points for me, because I'm awesome. And then as you go along here, as we go towards the south, see that building right there? That says Boeing on it? Navy Davy from Florida. You on vacation, Navy Davy? So if you look at that two-story gray building that says Boeing, that is the Boeing delivery center for the different aircraft. So one time I was fortunate enough to see an ANA 787-10 be delivered and took off, and I have that in my library. But there's actually gates there so they can practice parking for the aircraft to make sure it works and everything along with it. So it's really cool. 1,000 points. Thank you, ERB. 1,000 points. 1,000 points of light. So that building is a delivery center and a practice center and is really awesome. Also, you can see an ANA Dreamliner there as well. And then next to it, I think I see what is a Hainan, and then an Air Europa. Oh, Vistara, excuse me, Vistara. An Indian carrier Vistara Dreamliner, and then also Air Europa. And then you see KC-46 Pegasus right there, next to the Eco Demonstrator Dreamlifter. I don't believe they're making the space capsule here, ERB. Well, good. That's right. You are one of the only people to have live streamed at Tulsa. And as we go down the line, you can also see my first time seeing a Gulf Air. That's pretty awesome. Haven't seen one of those before, a Gulf Air. Ooh. So running down the line here of Dreamliners. So you see Air Europa. So we'll go down the line here. Next is Vistara, an Indian carrier. Going down the line further, there's the Chinese airline, Hainan, or Huinan. Maybe it's Huanan. I gotta learn Chinese. 787 Dreamliner, just so it's a lot of different colors and liveries, which is pretty cool. Then you've got ANA Dreamliner. Then it's Qatar. Does that look like Qatar? No, that's Gulf Air, excuse me. So that's the Gulf Air right there. First time ever seen one of those in person, so that's pretty cool. And then as we go down, you can see Qatar. There's Qatar. You can see the livery, so they still have to paint the body. Going further down, that looks like a KC-46 Pegasus, which is basically the military version body style of a 767. And then you've got some, there's a 777-9. I believe they are ERB because they've got quite a backlog. Then you can see a Korean Air Dreamliner down there at the end. And then as we turn, let's see if I can get you, you can see all those 777s down the line there. 777-9. So pretty cool stuff. I don't think they have a full complement of workers on Sundays, but I do see plenty of workers in the parking lot. I hope that DC-8 comes back because that was pretty rad. Kind of missed it. Oh, we were too close to the runway. I think we've got about an hour of daylight left, so I'll hang out here. Besides, the Seahawks game just ended, so traffic's gonna be really bad. So it is the Southwest. It is the Southwest 737. Okay, I don't know if they've started production on the 737 MAX up here, but I know the plan is to move MAX production up here as well for Boeing. So usually it's down in Renton, where I was actually staying last night. But they're moving it up here because with the ending of the 747, they have an assembly line that is available. So I guess they're thinking that that'll take the place of it, but that's just speculation. So like we talked about earlier in the week, this isn't going to be the busiest airport, but I think it's one of the coolest because you get such great variety here with all the deliveries and really 3 different types of aircraft being built here. So actually 4, because if you count the Pegasus, so that's basically the Pegasus and 777, Dreamliner, and then if the MAX is coming up here, that'll be 4. So yeah, pretty rad stuff. Oh, you mean an assembly line? ERB, yeah, so they have an assembly line down in Renton for the 737. So that's about 35-40 minute drive south. It's actually where I was staying last night. And then that's all I know of for sure here in the Seattle area. Renton. I don't know if they have an assembly line or if it is a finishing line at Boeing Field, which just sits just south of downtown Seattle. I'm not sure what facilities they have down there at Boeing Field. Oh yeah, you can see Mount Rainier from here if it is sunny enough. Yeah, you can see Mount Rainier right there. That was the mountain we saw yesterday. So yeah, this is Payne Field. So again, if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. So don't know quite what the plan is tomorrow. I think what'll happen, what do you think, guys? Should I just do one day at Payne Field and one day at Boeing Field? That's probably the best idea for a live stream. Hang out one day at each place. That's right, OK Aviation. I want a full celebration. I want cheerleaders and I want a celebration cake. Spare ribs, good choice, Louis. Good choice. Big celebration at OK from OK Aviation. It's past 1 o'clock. So, yeah, that's a possibility. So this is the, I'm pointing towards the south end of the field. And it's a single runway. It's about 9,000 feet long here at Payne Field. Most people don't realize this, but actually Alaska Airlines flies from here, mostly E75, E175 flights along the coast, the west coast. However, they do fly to Phoenix, and I know that one takes usually the 737. But convenient option for people who live in the northern part of the Seattle metro area. So we'll turn the camera back to the north here. There you can see the tower and maybe the terminal where Alaska's parked. Also, if you look closely, you see a UPS right there. I don't know if that's a 767. Well, I'm glad we caught you, ERB. I know this was spur of the moment, and that's kind of how it's been because technology has not been my friend. It's a 767? Okay. I thought so. It'd be weird seeing an Airbus here. Be like, no, you can't land here. No Airbus is for you. And most of the cargo actually either lands at SeaTac or Boeing Field. UPS sends their aircraft to Boeing Field, which is about 10 miles north of SeaTac. There you can see Gulf Air a little bit better. An ANA now that the sun's kind of coming down. I even see, if you look closely guys, if you look in the back there, you can see an old Norwegian Air livery, and I don't know if that's a 787. It looks like it based on the wingtip, or if it's one of their 737 Maxes. But Haunting from the Dead appears to be a Norwegian Air Shuttle 787. Yeah, Airbus is forbidden in Seattle, Washington, that's right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, OK Aviation. I think it's a 787.
sure you can't hear me. Pip Hastings is doing his own live stream today in Seattle. Great shot last night from his vantage point yesterday. Had Mount Rainier in the background. Some of those arrivals. It was absolutely beautiful.
So thanks for everybody for joining me. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe and share. So I will try and update you on what's going on over the next couple of days. I fly out Wednesday, so I still have a couple days here. No worries, DFW. The good news is I think we've got a better connection now, and I think we're okay. I'm a little bit further back from that hill, but doing better as far as connection goes. Oh, eating pot pie, delicious. Okay, so that's not Huanan Air, but that's Juneo Air. Juneo. Hey, Carolina Aviation. Carolina Aviation is actually doing a stream right now in Raleigh-Durham at night. But I jumped on his channel and told everyone that I was here too. So Carolina is doing great. He almost has 1,000 subscribers. I think he's at 844. So kudos to him. Yeah, Carolina is actually doing a live stream right now. I chatted on his channel first, so I like to take credit for that. Yes, the DC-8 landed. I haven't seen the MAX. I hope the DC-8 will take off again. Unfortunately, I was moving when the DC-8 landed, but I did see it with my own eyes, DFW. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was an Alaska E-175 DFW, yeah. Awesome, Kenneth. I know you're a fan of Carolina Aviation. He's a good man. And yeah, we're out here for Seattle the next couple of days, broadcasting hopefully from several locations. This is Payne Field. This is actually where Boeing makes the majority of their planes. So you can see a lot of the 777-9 still in their metallic frame. And you can see Mount Rainier behind it. What's up, Chaotic Bean? Yeah, they haven't been finished yet. They haven't been painted. In fact, Kenneth, if you look, we'll go over here. So there's more of the 777s, and you can see kind of the wingtips folded up. So there you can see a KC-46 Pegasus, the military version of the 767. And then a Vistara Dreamliner back there. What's up, Chaotic Bean? So that's an Air Europa 787. I'm trying to see what that other one is behind the Vistara right there. I don't know if it's another Vistara or what. So there you can see Korean Air, the tail number right, or the tail right there. Juneo Air, Norwegian Air sneaking in there. You got ANA, Gulf Air. No, I don't see any American right now, Kenneth, surprisingly, because they have a backlog here at for their Dreamliners, but surprisingly not. But you can see Gulf Air there. You can see also looks like Singapore Air. I'm going to take a closer look at that. Yep, that's the Singapore Airlines there in the background. Nice, another one spotted. You know, should create like a game every time somebody comes up here, Payne Field, do like a bingo of what they spot. There's Qatar. There's another KC-46. There is 777. Southwest 737. Another Korean Air, another Pegasus. .767 MSC Cargo. Well, if you look at the ones that have their completed paint, so for example, let's go with the Gulf Air. So that Gulf Air, they're probably doing their final checks. They're gonna, when they get to the point of painting done, they will do test runs. And a lot of people don't know this, but there's actually a special airport out in the middle of Washington called Moses Lake. It used to be an old Air Force base, but it has an 11,000 foot runway. So what Boeing will do is they'll take off either from Boeing Field or Payne or Renton, and a lot of times they'll do test flights over the Puget Sound and then fly over to Moses Lake and do touch and goes. In fact, I have a video of Moses Lake in the video section of my library. So they've got the engines on, so they're now doing in the test phase. I don't think it was a goal. All right, we'll go back there. We'll see. My zoom is all the way in. That's an Aerologic. I see the tail you're talking about. Good eye, DFW. I don't know. Kenneth, we just got here today, so no, we haven't seen any. And typically, I have not, in my experience, this is my third time to Payne Field, I have not seen any departures or arrivals from the test flights on the weekends. And that's not to say they don't happen, but the majority happen during the week when most of the workers are in. So what we plan on doing is we may spend time up at Boeing Field one day and then here in Payne Field one day, or maybe we should do both on both days. So we'll see. Well, DFW, if it is, that is a fantastic eye. You have great vision. Sounds like you'll be a pilot. Yeah, DFW, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Boeing Field tomorrow and then Payne Field on Tuesday. So hopefully technology won't screw me again and it'll work again. The only problem is at Boeing Field, and you know the park I'm talking about, DFW, there's some trees that block part of the runway, which is kind of annoying. Flight following ASA, Atlantic Southeast. I've only interviewed or tested with Southwest and Endeavor lately. Southwest gave me the official rejection. And Endeavor did a couple weeks ago. So maybe I should apply. I haven't applied for SkyWest, so maybe I should go down to St. George. Oh, Alaska, okay. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. I'll apply there if it's open. If there's a position open, I'll apply there. I've applied there once, didn't hear back, so I'll apply again for sure if it's open. Yeah, you're right, ASA for Alaska. I was just thinking old school, Atlantic Southeast. Yeah, DFW, I don't know if Boeing will allow me to do that, so I try and play it safe. So, yeah, I don't know, maybe. We'll see. If I get here on Tuesday, I'll probably be like, hey, do you mind if I live stream from the observation deck? So. Hello, Marcy. How's it going? We'll see what happens. I think the part though is I have to pay for the tickets, DFW, and I don't really want to pay for the tickets. Daniel, what's up, dude? This is Payne Field. This is where Boeing makes all of their planes. Well, the majority, I should say, the majority of their planes. This is a special treat for my subscribers. We've got all sorts of liveries here, and we've got also some planes that haven't even been finished here, which is cool to see. SeaTac, Daniel, had some technical issues. It just would not. I could get the upload speed was like a megabyte per second, and you need at least probably 4 to 6 to stream in 1080. More like 6 to 8 is where I'm comfortable at, and it would not give me anything. I couldn't get any better than maybe 2 megabytes, so it wasn't going to work. I don't know if it was because of the time of day or Elon Musk tried to shut me down, but I may go back and try again, but we'll just kind of see it. So I spent like an hour and a half trying to figure out something that would work, and nothing was working. Unfortunately. Well, if it's bacterial, there should be antibiotics that'll fix it. So that's good. I had, yeah. Exactly, DFW. So the Future of Flight Museum is here at Payne Field, and the Museum of Flight is at Boeing Field. Well, that's good. Well, I'll drive down there and see, but I kind of like it here, and I like playing it safe, so I like playing it safe. Plus, at Boeing Field, you get to hang out with all the homeless people who camped around there. Should have a departure here shortly back to Santa Ana. So we'll keep an eye on the south end here as that Learjet just landed. There's a good shot, Mount Rainier at sunset with all those 777-9s. So we should have better viewing for arrivals tomorrow and Tuesday. I believe the winds are going to switch to the south. Light winds to the south. So you can see the two Alaska flights there. I think one is about to block out. Well, I hope you're enjoying this as much as I have. So for somebody who loves aviation, it's really cool to come here, and I'm glad that I can share it with you. It is a tall control tower. I did notice that. Well, the good news is I think my lens is finally fixed. So I'll have a little more zoom capability for my DSLR camera. That's good. Yeah, this is Payne Field in Everett, Washington. This is home of Boeing. The 777, the 767, the Dreamliner, and soon the Max will be produced, or maybe I already have been produced here. This is ground zero for Boeing. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that, Kenneth. Actually, the zoom is good, but the lens I'm having fixed, there's actually a better zoom on it, a bigger zoom. So I look forward to I guess Santa Ana already blacked out. My bad. Indeed, it was a nice shot. Thank you, DFW. $40 degrees in DFW? What? That is crazy. Next thing you know, you'll Waldo be saying it's too cold. Too cold to stream. I just want to thank everybody for joining me on short notice. It definitely was disappointing and frustrating not to do the Seattle live stream today. But on the plus side, I was able to get up here and test at Boeing Field as well. So hopefully that'll be a good omen of things to come. I saw that, DFW. Appreciate it. Bye, ERB. Take care, buddy. We'll probably be off here in the next little bit, but good to see you. We'll see you again. Trying to get one more departure out of us. Maybe because this is really a test stream, so. We'll keep an eye on those two Alaska planes. Thanks for everybody tuning in, and if you're new to the channel, I am Pip, and this is Pip's Planespotting Live. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so via Premium Economy for 99 cents a month, or you can send a super chat, super like, or you could join one of our upper tiers. What's up, infidel firemen? Something's actually working today. Woo! Pretty cool. Ah, very nice, William. Well, welcome to Payne Field. This is a test stream, and glad to be here at Payne Field. I think about every half hour I need to do like a quick tour of the field if we have people who are new. So let's do that. So let's start out to the north side. So as you can see here, this is part of the factory, the Boeing factory, but I want you to focus in on those little boxes, center right there. I don't think that says Trump, but it could be. But anyways, this is where the majority of Boeing planes are made, right here in Payne, Washington, at Everett Field. So the cool thing about being here at Payne Field is Boeing has a rail lines that go directly into the factory and then directly down to the harbor in Everett on the Puget Sound. So if something comes aboard a ship, they can easily have access to it. So that's one way they are mastering the supply chain process. So as we cruise further down south here, you can see some of the skeletons of the 777-9. As you can see, if we zoom in, you'll notice the flexible wingtips. Our next stop south on the Payne complex, you'll see a combination of both a Vistara Dreamliner in the back, an Indian air carrier, and also a KC-140 or KC-46 Pegasus 767. And as we scroll further down, we will see a line of Dreamliners, 767s, as well as 737s. You can see Air Europa there on the Dreamliner, as well as Vistara, Korean Air with the tail right there, Juneyo Air, and Norwegian Air Shuttle, ANA, Japanese carrier. That's right, the Gulf Air, first time seeing a Gulf Air, Boeing, another Boeing, then a Qatar tail number right there, DHL in the back, along with also Aerologic 777 for cargo, a KC-146, a 777-9, a Gol 737 MAX further down, next to the Southwest 737, and then another Korean Air. And then as we go further south, you'll see the Payne Field Tower, along with two Alaska E-175s where the passengers get off the plane, and a row of 777s. More skeletons, and that is Mount Rainier in the background, and that is Payne Field, or part of it at least. There's a lot more to that because that's about 5,000–6,000 feet down the runway, so there's more to it. But that's all we can see from the parking lot here. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I encourage you to join the team. Join Team Pip and Pip Pals. Speaking of that, hey DFW, could you send the link to the Facebook page so people can add photos and join the chat? Yeah, Infidel. I'm not gonna say too much, but I feel like I deserve 10,000 points. So I'm gonna go back to the hotel, check in, sleep, relax, and get going for tomorrow. I also need something to eat. Maybe if we're lucky, we can also see that dog defecate. Just missed it. Thanks DFW, appreciate that. And we'll go around here and you can see the museum of, or the Future of Flight Museum is right here. So that is the Future of Flight Museum. There is a second level observation deck, but you have to pay tickets to, they're like 20 bucks, 25 bucks to get in. It wouldn't surprise me. Boeing has a lot of money invested in military technology there, William. It's true, man. It's true. You know, it really annoys me when you call me bruh. My name is Pip. Check. I'm gonna interpret what they're saying because I think they're speaking a foreign language. So, the one guy is saying, gee, it's cold out here. And then look down there, there's some green plains. That's right, DFW. And William, you're retired now. And look out there, there's some more green plains. And I can't believe you can see Mount Rainier from here. It is, in case you're wondering, it's local time of 5:42. I believe the museum closes at 9 to 5. Yeah, it's good visibility. There was some haze earlier, but I think that's how it is in Seattle. It's bad in the morning and then clears out by the afternoon. Maybe I want them as part of part of the thumbnail, DFW. Seems like all the great places to plane spot are too expensive to live. Man, I can't get a job there. Definitely in a bit of a haze. At least I'm almost back on a normal sleeping schedule. Okay, they're gone now. I'll give Alaska 5 more minutes to block out the San Francisco flight. If not, it's starting to get a little chilly here, so I'm gonna call it a night. But hopefully, better things are to come. Because I try really hard here. Get a little chilly here, so I'm gonna call. Yes, DFW. What's up, OK Aviation? You're back. You were watching Carolina Aviation's live stream? Good for you. It's probably got more action. We both were on each other's streams and promoting our own shows, so that's cool. Alright, 5:50. Alaska doesn't block out. We're shutting her down. Ah, yes, the broken wingtips. Well, Bryce, sometimes planes have broken wingtips and they need to be fixed. And they also need to be painted as well. Jet dispatcher. Oh, jet dispatcher, by the way, I officially got the rejection from Southwest. My favorite part was the email that said, "We enjoyed the conversation we had with you." I'm like, what? You didn't even have a conversation. You never called me back or emailed me. So, OAL, Oklahoma Aviation Live. I know, William. It was last second. This was a test stream. I failed miserably in Seattle, or I should say my upload speed failed miserably in Seattle. So I couldn't do a live stream from SeaTac. So I came up here to test, and then I also tested at Boeing Field, so we should be okay now. But I said the same thing about Seattle yesterday, and look what happened today. I did get a form letter. It was very formal. Okay, DFW, you cannot answer this question, but can anybody tell me where the other Dreamliner plant is located? There are two Dreamliner plants, and one of them is in Payne Field in Washington, and where's the other one located? That's right. Good call, Jet Dispatcher. Good call. That's right, Zootopia. Excellent work, my friend. Charleston, South Carolina. That is correct, Zootopia. Well done. The other Dreamliner factory is located in Charleston, South Carolina. Is it the most random? Because I think OK Aviation has a little insider information, because a lot of the 737 Maxes, I think, go through testing or out of the paint shop down at Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio. Breeze's favorite city is also correct, Jet Dispatcher. Hey, greetings, Shannon. Greetings, we're just here at Payne Field, the home of Boeing. That is a trick question. I mean, you could say Toulouse, France. You could also say Hamburg, Germany. You could also say, I think, in China as well. Yep. See, OK Aviation knows what's going on. There is a big Boeing facility down in San Antonio, but it's not the Dreamliner. All right, we're going to take one last look at the terminal. All right, I think Alaska just got pushed back, so they got their bacon saved. What's up? I know, Michael, I'm so sorry about Seattle. It worked fine yesterday, and then today it was poo-poo, and now we're here up in Payne Field. So I'd like to say that it'll work tomorrow and Tuesday, but I'm not taking anything for granted. So it's pretty awesome. So good to see you, Michael. Oh yes, the other A320, A220 factory. That is a great question, Jet Dispatcher. Jet Dispatcher. That... Does anybody know where the other A320, A220 factory is? There are two A220 factories, in fact. One of them is located in Montreal. Where is the other A220 factory located? I would not be surprised, DFW. I'm going to investigate. That is correct. Mobile, Alabama. Yeah, we don't count Toulouse. So, Anyone but jet dispatcher can answer this question. The next question is anyone but jet dispatcher, and we'll go DFW. Let's see if OK Aviation knows this one. Can you tell me where Boeing used to produce the 737? In what city did Boeing produce the 737? That is the question. That's right. That's why I said you couldn't answer it. All right, so there's Alaska taxiing out. And we'll see it take off, and that'll be our last plane for this evening. No. No, no. Where was the last place that Boeing made their 737? The city. Sure, DFW, you can say. That's right, Michael. The A321 is produced there. That is correct. No, 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 no. That is incorrect, DFW. It is currently made at Renton, but where it was used to be produced is in the heartland of America. I'll give you a hint. Okay, but where did it used to be produced? Because it's still produced in Renton. Thank you, Jet Dispatcher. That is correct. ICT, Wichita. Wichita, Kansas, OK Aviation. Right in your back door. Jackson, what's up, dude? We are at the home of Boeing. It's called Payne Field in Everett, Washington. This is where the majority of Boeing planes are made. The 787 Dreamliner, the new 777X, the new, well, not the new, also a lot of 767s. Infidel, I didn't see your answer, my bad. I should have said Infidel can't answer this one. Yeah, Jackson's pretty awesome. Absolutely, Michael. I'm going to do whatever I can to make something work tomorrow and Tuesday. I think what's going to happen is we're going to do Boeing Field tomorrow, and we'll be back here at Payne Field on Tuesday, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, hoping to get 2,000 subs for sure. Thank you, Jackson. Good to meet you and your support. That's right, Jet Dispatcher. That's us, correct. But Michael, yeah, the plan is to go to Boeing Field tomorrow where they also have a facility, and that's where a lot of the 737s are parked. Maybe go down to Renton. That's the one place I haven't tested yet, and then be here Tuesday probably in Payne Field. So here we are. If you want to look it up on the map, we're in Everett, Washington, which is north of Seattle. Boeing Field is just south of downtown Seattle, and Renton is in Renton, Washington. All right, here's our Alaska 175 headed to San Francisco. Beechcraft Factory is in Wichita, Kansas. Okay, so William, I think don't know exact the time. I'm gonna head to the hotel, see if I can get some sleep, but I'm thinking it's gonna be probably midday, 10 or 11, or maybe noon. See what time I get up and get breakfast in me. So thanks everybody for tuning into this stream. Glad something finally worked today. It's beautiful here in Payne Field, and we'll be back again most likely on Tuesday. I'll give you an announcement tomorrow what time we'll be broadcasting, and can't beat that view right there for the evening time. Payne Field, Mount Rainier, and a sunset. Everybody have a fantastic evening, and look forward to talking with you again on another Pips Planespotting stream. Remember, here at Pips Planespotting Live, we make all your streams come true. Look forward to being back here again. We'll let you know what the schedule's like, but it's been fun having you. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Thanks for your patience. I know we're all guilty of being frustrated with technology, so thanks for your patience and tuning in. So I look forward to hopefully doing it again soon, and be back in action tomorrow. So look forward to talking to you all then. Take care of everybody.